Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya Meidina SEKARWANGI from EL021SP and student ID 212400218. So the video is to fulfill my midterm requirement. So the first question based on the case study is how to get sales buy-in on marketing strategy. So sales buy-in is a sales team or the sales people that believes the benefit of the marketing strategy or initiative is appropriate and has merit. So basically, how to make sales buy-in in a company. So the company needs to be rational and objective. So that means PT Cap question needs to clearly communicate to the reason behind the marketing strategy and focusing on how they can align with the sales goals and the customer needs. So next is sensitivity and responsiveness to the reality. So the company or the PT application needs to listen to the feedback from the sales team about their concern and their challenge in implementing the marketing strategy. So the company needs to adjust and adapt with the new environment by improving the marketing strategies. And the next is strategist creation involvement. That means the company needs to involve the sales team or salesperson in creating the marketing strategy process. And the next is positioning for the success. So the company needs to provide the necessary support, resource, and training to empower the sales team to execute the marketing strategy effectively. And number 2 is how marketing mix strategy impacts the sales management. So marketing mix divided by 4. The first one is product. So the products of PT Cap Cushion is a premium beauty product that has a high profile target market. And the second one is price. So the price strategy of the PT Cap Cushion directly affect the sales effort. So basically, high or low prices of the PT Cap Cushion PT Cap Cushion products price will impact the customer perception and purchasing behavior and influencing the sales management decisions also. So the next is promotion. That means the sales activities of the company needs to be aligned with the marketing strategic communication and ensure the brand message is well distributed and maximize the impact of it. Number 4 is place. That means the PT Cap Cushion or any other company needs to create the distribution channels to play crucial role in sales management. So the types of the channels chosen that affect accessibility and availability and influencing the sales strategies and the sales process. And number 3 is why the B2C and B2B market different. So they have a few differences, such as fewer organizational buyer. That means the B2C market typically involves the larger market or the larger number of individual consumer rather than the organizational buyer in B2B markets. And next is the long-term relationship. That means B2B market has a more long-term relationship rather than the B2C market, and also B2B market has built on trust and reliability rather than the B2C market. And they also have the rationality and specific requirements. That means the organizational buyer in B2B markets are more often rational and have specific requirements rather than the B2C markets, and it also compared to individual consumer in B2C market. So the last one is reciprocal buying. That means this one is a more common for B2B market. That means the companies purchases from each other companies and fostering mutual beneficial relationship to each relationship in company. And number 4 is what do I know about the business ethics? What will I do to correct the business ethics infringement? So basically, business ethics is an essential guidelines that govern our action in implementing in the marketplace. So if it has the ethical infringement, it's crucial to immediate corrective action, such as acknowledging acknowledging the infringement and taking responsibility to the lapse in ethical behavior. And the second one is implementing measures prevent future occurrences, such as reinforcing the ethical guidelines and training, and apologizing to any affected parties and taking steps to rectify any harm causes. And the last one is conducting a true review of the business practices to ensure the alignment with the ethical standard and making necessary adjustment. So the next question, number 2 that I choose, is the 7 phases of personal selling. So the first one is opening. So that means the company needs to have a brand message well distributed to the customer by the help of the salesperson. So the salesperson needs to have enough knowledge about the company and the products. And number 2 is need identification. That means the company needs to identify the customer problems and the customer needs and creating the products based on that. And number 3 is presenting and demo. So that means the company needs to present all the values of the companies through the customer perspective and conduct the demonstration to convince customer to buy the products from the company and make sure that the product is worth it. And number 4 is dealing with the objectives. So the company needs to handle the complaints from the customer and try to solve the problem that customer are facing by implementing the complaints itself. And number 5 is negotiation. So the company can negotiate with the customer, depends on the balance of power, the objective, and the concession analysis. And number 6 is closing to the sales. That means the company can convince the customer to buy the products from the company and make sure the product is worth it and all necessaries are fixed. And number 7 is follow up. After the customer buy the product, the company can follow up to the customer to provide the reassurance that the purchase was the right one and gain the feedback from the customers. So that's all from my videos. I hope it can fulfill my test requirements. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry if there is missing word in it. Thank you.